this is Life with Shine Renee here, back on another video. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm out of it today, guys. I'm sorry. This video is about worst Hinge dates ever.
Story time on the worst date ever. I deleted my Hinge account after this. I highly don't recommend. So I met this guy on Hinge, and at first he was pretty cool. We messaged for a few days. And so finally he was like, let's go on a date. Let's go bowling. So I was like, okay, cool. We can go bowling. I'll just meet you there. So he was like, all right. This is when I knew, this is when shit turned left extremely quick, and I should have known this was a red flag. This man literally went on my Instagram from like years ago and took an old picture of me in some dang on heels and a hat and was like, hey, can you wear this to the bowling alley? So he's like, I think this picture is fly. You got on heels, you got on the hat, and I want you to be fly. Like, I think you should wear that. And I'm like, I don't even know where this outfit is. This is years ago. I haven't worn this outfit in forever, and we're going bowling. I want to be chill. I want to wear some sneakers and some jeans or something. Steadily pressing me about this outfit. We going back and forth, and I'm just like, boy, I'm wearing what I want. So anyways, I end up meeting him at the bowling alley, and I see him. I walk up to him. I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, how are you? I'm Ariel. And the first thing he does is he says, you're really short. Straight like that. He looked me up and down. No, hey, no, how you doing? Nice to meet you. He said, you're really short. And then he walked away and he was like, I'm gonna go get some shoes. Instantly, I'm turned off because I have never in my life had a man tell me that I was short and complain about it. Usually men like it, but instantly I'm like, oh, I'm so turned off. And I know how this is gonna be. So we go get the shoes and we find our lane, and dude has an attitude off jump. He's like, you could have came in here looking fly. Like, I like my girls to look fly, and that's not fly what you got on. So I'm just looking at the dude. I'm not saying nothing. The dude from New York, so he was already pretty, like, aggressive. And so he, like, asking me questions like, where you from? Where you grew up at? Real aggressive. I'm like, bro, what's wrong with this man? Like, kind of acting crazy. And so then he goes on back on a tangent about how short I am. He's like, you real short. Like, you just real short. So finally, I'm like, okay, so what? Like, men love that I'm short. And he's like, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it at all, actually. And like, I'm throwing the ball or whatever. And he's like, you're not really good at this. Like, you suck. You're not good at bowling at all. And he like snatches the ball from me. So at this point, I'm like low-key scared. So I end the day early. I'm like, okay, it's time for me to go home. Like, I got a long day tomorrow. I got to get up because it was in the middle of the week. And so I get home, and before I get a chance to block him, because that was my intentions, he calls me. And he's like blowing up my phone and he's asking me to come over. And I'm like, oh yeah, this dude is mentally insane. I blocked him and I deleted my Hinge, and I never got back on Hinge after that. It scarred me for life. But also, I was like nervous to go on dates because I was thinking that men was gonna think I was too short. So I didn't go on dates for months after that. Now I'm in a happy relationship, so it doesn't even matter anymore. So yeah, just be careful on Hinge.
You knew he was a red flag from the jump when he asked you. He just met you for the first time and he asked you to put on an outfit that you don't even have in your wardrobe. That's a red flag. He wants to control you. And then he's being like, he's a narcissist. Like, I can't do the narc. I can't. But let's watch the next video. And he was really rude. Like, he was so rude. Because you didn't do what he wanted you to do, him to do. Like, he was just rude from the jump. And he kept talking about people short. And we can see why he's single. And he crazy. We already know what type he was on. Alright, I'm going to do the next video now.
We listen and we don't judge. Storytime edition. You see them dating apps? I need you right now, if you on the app, go delete it. I don't care which app you want. Go delete it and send it right back to the app store. Get ready with me for the gym while I tell you guys about the worst date I've ever been on in my life. And yes, I met this person on a dating app. I met him on Hinge. That app is not Hinge worthy. Okay, we met on Hinge about like 2 years ago. Okay, it's like a year ago. And we're going to call him Crash Out because everything about him was a crash out. For real. Only reason why I downloaded Hinge was because I was bored, obviously. The only reason people download dating apps is because they're bored. And I was bored, and one night I was like, let me just swipe, and I'm swiping. And I went to my likes, and I came across this guy, and he's not even my type. He was like 5'9", and I'm 5'6", so honestly, you gotta be like a good 6 feet for me to even consider talking to you. As a Libra, we flirt a lot. Like, somebody will flirt with me, and I be flirting right back. It's so bad. Don't judge me. So Crash Out had commented on one of my pictures of Hey Beautiful or something like that. I don't have the app anymore, so I can't like go back and be like, oh, like this is what he said. But obviously it caught my attention. That's why I replied back to him, because if he was boring, I never responded back. I did not care at all. So I responded back, and we ended up talking that same day. I was at work. I used to work 2 jobs at that point. I was working at Trader Joe's, and I also used to teach. So on the weekends, I was working at Trader Joe's. So I got off of work on Saturday because I was rushing home. I had to get ready to go to a birthday dinner for one of my coworkers, and we're gonna say coworker for this point because that's not a friend for the way that situation ended. Anyways, back to the story, because remember I said that we're going to come back to that situation. I got home from work, and I was prepping my nails because I wanted my nails to look good for when I go out to the birthday dinner. And he was like, oh, you want to FaceTime? So I was like, sure, why not? Like, I like a little conversation. You know what I'm saying? So we ended up talking, and mind you, did y'all just see that? Oh no, we were talking on the phone the entire time while I was getting ready. Not the entire time. Obviously, I wasn't showing him everything I was doing. This man could flirt. Like, I don't know what it was. I think he was also a Libra. Was he? I don't know. But the girl told me that she wants to cancel. I was pissed. I was like, whatever, cool. But anyways, I ended up taking off my makeup, and I just laid back in my bed, and he calls me like around 11:30, I think. No, I think it was like 12 o'clock, and he was going home. So he lived in Jersey. I lived in Brooklyn, New York. So Jersey's not that far from New York. So I was like, you know what? He's cool. He having great conversation. We could vibe, right? We could vibe. And we're on FaceTime, and I'm just in my bed laying down, and he's talking to me. That's another red flag. Like, you should not even be talking to nobody after no damn 12 o'clock. No. He's like, oh, I wanted to go out with you tomorrow. You dead said that you was free. And I was like, no, I never said that I was free. What are you talking about? And he gets mad at me, like, out of nowhere. He was like, nah, you dead said that you could. I said, the freak? Don't piss me off. And he was like, oh no, you cut off. I'm like, yeah, because you are getting angry for no reason. Why are you getting angry for? Like, I don't even know you. Like, let's go back to the fact that I don't know you. I don't. So who are you talking to? I was pissed at that point, but I was like, let me calm down. Let me hear him out. And then the next morning, he calls me back. At like 10:30 in the morning. I was at work at that point, but I was on break on the phone. And he was like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry about last night. He was a little bit tipsy. So that's why he was acting like that. I'm like, okay. Like, I already, my head was like, let this man go, let this man go, let this man go. But I don't know why I still continue to do it. Mind you, I'm going to say it again. We listen and we don't judge. That Saturday, he did tell me that he wanted to plan a date with me. He wanted to plan to see me on Monday. Fast forward to Monday. He calls me and I'm at work, but I couldn't answer the phone. I'm with my kids. I'm teaching. I went to the break room and I called him back. And then I was just telling him about my day. And, he was very comforting, doing all the stuff that I would want somebody to do when I'm feeling down. I was very excited. Like, I was thrilled to go on this date. Y'all, I'm rushing home. I want to get ready so that I can be early and on time for the date because I hate being late. Like, that's one of my pet peeves. I hate being late, and I hate when other people are late. Like, that pisses me off real bad. I told him that I was going to be there around 7:30. He's like, okay, cool. I'll also be there around that time. Remember he said that. I forgot to tell y'all, we did plan to go to Dave & Buster's, and he also was going to take me to like this taco place, really, really nice taco place. I'm waiting outside of Dave & Buster's for him. As I'm waiting, I call him to see like where he's at, and he's like, oh, I just got off train or something happened with his train, blah, 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 blah. So he's going to be like probably 15 minutes late. So I was like, all right, now you can't control the train, so I'm not going to be pissed off by that. I haven't met you yet. He finally got there. And I see a guy like walking through the door. And mind you, we're still on the phone. So I have the AirPods in so I can hear him talking while he's walking through the door. He comes inside and I'm just standing there. I want to give you an exact visual of how it was. Let me move back. No, I'm standing here, like in front of the door. So he's on the other side and he's coming in from like right here. He came in from here. So he spotted me. He already knew where I was at. So I'm like, okay, hi, I'm here. And he gives me a side hug. I said, excuse me, sir? I was like, what is that? What is that side hug? Like, what are you doing? He acted like he didn't see me twice. I was like, nah, now you about to piss me off. Like, I proceed to walk outside because there's no way that this man is going to act like he don't freaking see me. Like, I didn't waste all my time coming all the way here for you to act like you don't see me. And you did it to me, like, not once, but twice. I didn't let you have it a third time because you're not going to play in my face. Thank you. I'm looking and I'm trying to call my Uber. He walks outside and he starts, like, screaming. He's like, out of here. Like, nah, you playing with me right now? You made me come all the way from Jersey for this. Nah, I said, hold on. You're not gonna make me look like if I'm the person that you're talking to. Absolutely not. So I walk outside and I start walking to the train. The man starts following me. Not be laughing. This is not funny, but like he literally starts following me. Like I said, oh no. Now he's trying to lower his voice to see if I'll still have a conversation with him. Bro, who are you? This is literally my first time meeting you, and this is the way that you're acting? Like, oh my freaking God. Like, what the hell did I just get myself into? Like, as I'm like going down the train station, I'm like looking back every single time to see if this man is following me. Like, I can't believe I'm telling y'all this story. Anyways, we move. Like in the trains, you could like keep walking. I kept walking and walking and walking to like the end of the cart because I'm like, nah, I gotta see if he's actually following me. My brain was just telling me to like just be on like super focused. God is telling me, yeah, I need to start moving right now. Like I'm bringing in God right now. Back then, I wasn't praying. I wasn't doing nothing. Like I know that's why I definitely did not have like a covering over my life because I made stupid decisions like these. So in my brain, I was like, if I get off at J Street Metro Tech, if I come out the train and if he comes out the train, then I'll know if he's following me. It made sense in my head, so I did that. Off the train, I immediately called my sister, and I was literally telling her, like, bro, like, you wouldn't believe what the hell happened to me. I called my sister, and I blocked his number right there and deleted the app because that was a big sign. I should not have been on it in the first place. Moral of the story is, stop trying to seek validation from these stupid dating apps. You don't need to be on it. Stop putting yourself into situations where you can possibly be in danger. Be safe. Don't trust nobody. Be on your P's and Q's. When it comes to dating, don't settle for nothing with a man. The first red flag, run. Immediately. Literally making this video because I know that there's other people out there that are on these dating apps thinking that you're about to find your husband. You're not. I'm sorry. 1% of people do. So I'm pretty sure you're not. Okay. No, I did not hear from that person ever again after that day. Not even a text-free number, nothing. Like I've never heard from him ever again. That situation could have been way worse than how it ended, but I'm thankful to God that he was on my side. Thank God for my safety and that, yeah, I didn't end up in a dumpster. Anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Like I always say, that's crazy. Anyways, what do y'all think about this video? Like, subscribe, more videos on the way on period. This is Life with Sean Renee, and I'm out. Bye.